What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the live. It's Professor Josh, and happy May the 4th. May the 4th be with you, of course. Welcome to the live. Hope everyone's doing well. We are going to be unboxing my first ever hot toy. So, and of course, it would be fitting. The first ever hot toy is the Mandalorian and Child. So the Mandalorian Deluxe is what we'll be unboxing today in just a little bit. I'm excited about it. Don't know if you're excited about it, but I can't wait to unbox this thing. I was going to do a regular video, and I was like, this would be more fun on a live, have other people watching, check it out. And like I said, first hot toy, so I get to check it out for the first time. Maybe we can figure out some cool poses to do with it and things like that. So welcome, everyone. I see Evelyn, Sean, Venus, Smoke Dog, Ray, welcome. Damie, what's up? What's up, Joanna? Welcome. Hope everyone's doing well. I did have to put on a shirt for tonight to match. So I just picked up this the other day. So I picked up this just the other day at my Target. I found it. I haven't seen it at any other Targets yet around me, but I happened to go to a different Target the other day and found it. So that's great. Trying out a new camera too. Trying out my regular camera for our videos to see how it works for a live stream. So let me know if you can see me crystal clear. Hopefully everything's coming through great and looks really good. So I like trying this out. Hopefully everything is going well with it. So this is the first time kind of trying this out. So pretty cool. All right. So we are going to do a couple different things. Of course, we got the unboxing as well. But I'm curious, what did you guys pick up for May the 4th? What did you guys get for May the 4th? A ton of stuff dropped all over the place. Of course, Funko dropped some cool new May the 4th things. We got the Darth Vader Force Choke that dropped on the Funko shop. Hopefully everyone got it. I luckily was able to get it, so I was really happy about finding it and getting it on there. Also, The Bad Batch came out today on Disney Plus. If you haven't checked that out yet, it's a great animated series, very similar to Clone Wars. Of course, kind of leaves off where the Clone Wars kind of stopped, so that's really neat. Hopefully you've been getting things like that and checking out all those Funkos that were pre-ordered for those. I know a ton of stuff dropped, of course, for Star Wars. So, and then now for Star Wars, we saw also the signed Marty McFly Plutonium Glow Edition drop on Plastic Empire tonight. I heard it sold out in like seconds. It was like $600. I had to pass. I wish, because I have a Christopher Lloyd signature, but $600 is a lot more. And of course, that Funko is worth a lot right now. But it's funny because Plastic Empire didn't pay that much for it, so they really made a profit off of those 200 or so that got signed, I'm guessing. Hopefully, they're donating a good amount to that to Michael J. Fox's charity, because he has a great charity, definitely to give to. So I'm curious about how much percentage-wise they're going to donate to the charity. Hopefully they're donating a good amount per one they sold. Be great to see if they donated $50 to $100 at least per Funko, because they got them, they sold them before for like $40 or whatever like that before. So hopefully they did that. I know signatures, autographs, all that cost. All right, so, you got the Iron Man 2. Yeah, the Iron Man sodas came out. What's going on, Mr. Crispers and Anthony? Welcome. Definitely some cool stuff. So, let's see what else came out today. There was other stuff. Iron Man sodas dropped on the Funko shop. That means they're probably going to be dropping at your retail store soon, so don't freak out and worry too much about that, because if you think about it, with those sodas, there's 20,000 of them. So they're going to drop at a bunch of retail shops and things like that too. So you're going to see other retailers drop them, maybe like Spastic and Plastic Empire and Vaulted Vinyl, maybe probably Box Lunch and Hot Topic and things like that. So you're going to see them all over the place, I think. Definitely some cool stuff. 2 different pops dropped. Amazon also with the pins. So we got 2 of the Bad Batch that dropped there. So that's pretty cool. Definitely some fun ones there. So cheers to everyone on this Tuesday night, and happy May the 4th. If you didn't see my live the other day, I did pick up this guy too. So speaking of Star Wars, we might as well just do like a Star Wars night, right? So speaking of Star Wars, picked up this guy. Pretty awesome. I'm glad to pick him up. Definitely a cool one to pick up. So let's see if we can change this lighting. Let's see how different it looks. There we go. So very cool to pick him up. I think it probably just restocked because these don't sit on the shelves that long usually with these Black Series, especially when they're any kind of Mandalorian or Boba Fett or anyone like that. So I'm really glad to kind of pick those up and get those in the house. So awesome. Gerald, you picked up a Mandalorian helmet. That's pretty cool. Always very cool to pick up stuff like that. Definitely some different ones. So all kinds of cool stuff. Definitely. I got many mystery minis we did 2 Mondays ago. I figured I'd bring them back out. But if you haven't checked out some of these mystery minis, I love these Mandalorian mystery minis. The rocket, the jetpack, and things like that look really good. So I figured I'd bring a couple of these out. This one is probably one of my favorites too. So an incinerator, flame trooper, and then of course we have our favorite robot here from the Mandalorian. Now I do want to get the Specialty Series ones. Specialty Series ones, you definitely have we have him carrying Grogu. I haven't got that one yet. But I know what everyone's really waiting for is not the Legos. The Legos? No. But this is the Imperial droid. If you haven't checked that out, this is really cool. I wish I got the R2. The R2 dropped. I know that sold out pretty quick at the Lego shop. A lot of people got it when they dropped that day. So all kinds of good things. Welcome, Rock and Row. Hope your auction went well. I popped in there for a while, bid on some stuff. Everyone outbid me. So it must have been going well when everyone outbids me on everything. So hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, I know. Like mystery minis are hard when you get duplicates. Especially, I mean, buying a seal case, I automatically get duplicates. But if you're looking for certain ones, let me know. Because the ones that we have duplicates of course, the one in like 72 and stuff like that, we don't. But some of the ones that are like 1 in 6, we definitely have duplicates of. So all those good things. So like I said, we do have the big thing today. This guy right here. The Hot Toy that came in. So it came in just like this. It's kind of crazy. My first Hot Toy, definitely not a cheap thing to buy, but definitely worth it. And, you know, you get installment plans. It's like buying a car, right? So you get payment plans on it. And those kind of things are really cool. So I'm really looking forward to that. Yeah, Sean, I definitely need to do another mystery box battle. I definitely love doing them with all kinds of different people too. We, of course, you know, every Thursday night we pretty much do them with PFO. So if you haven't come over on a Thursday night, PFO got a ton going on. And of course we got PFO Con coming up. So I don't know how many people are looking forward to that coming on Thursday. Got some jerseys, which if you haven't seen a jersey, I'll pull my jersey out over there. So got the jerseys, got all that good stuff going on. Also have the box, which we teased a little bit. So we've seen one of the things in the box, but we got some other really awesome pieces. One of the kind, like 1 in 100, and that's all. And this jersey, that's it. We're selling these this year, and that's it. So pretty cool. If you don't grab one, make sure, you know, Thursday you're ready for a PFO Con. All the cool stuff dropping on there. All right, so I'm ready to bust into this box. I don't know how many other people are ready for. We got 26 people on here. I know I'm looking forward to some Hot Toy awesomeness. Yeah. Oh, awesome. You got the Iron Man, Mark 47. I know there's so many Iron Man. There's so many cool ones that are coming out, and I've seen. I just don't know where I would display them all. That's one thing. And then also, you know, they are pretty expensive, but they hold their value, and they definitely go up in value over time as well too. They're definitely really quality pieces as well. So that's one thing that's pretty amazing when you see some of these things, is how much quality is into them. I'm really looking forward to unboxing this and seeing some of those pieces and parts that are in there and seeing what it looks like. So definitely, let's get it open. All right. So we're gonna open it, and we'll see if maybe we can get some cool, like, different things going on with the poses and that. We can try out some stuff like that. I don't know. That's what I'm excited about. This is the deluxe one. This one comes with a little bit extra. So the standard one doesn't have Grogu's or the child's little pram, I guess you would call it. But it has some of the other stuff. So this also comes with some of the other extra accessories. So I'm looking forward to that. But it's like a fresh, brand new Hot Toy unboxing here. So sealed, still yummy. Look at that thing. Can't wait to open this thing up. But look at that. Yeah, this is gonna be great. So yeah, nice box. Comes in, just unbox it here. We'll kind of see if I can keep this maybe to put it back into, keep it protected if I put it in storage or anything like that. We got the little piece on here. Make sure it's not all. Nice and easy. All right. You ready? I'm ready. Are you guys ready? You can smell the, like, fresh, brand new toy smell. Like, fresh, brand new. It's almost like a brand new pair of shoes kind of smell. Like, similar to that. Pretty cool. This is what it looks like when you open the box before you actually get into where the figure is. Put that off to the side there. And then here we go. This is it. This is all you see. No. So this is just all the different pieces and parts, and this is the deluxe. So I think the standard just comes with the child by himself, Grogu, but the deluxe comes with him actually in this little, I guess, pram. It also comes with some extra accessories that I don't believe are in the regular edition. I think they're about $50, $55 difference, so not huge difference. Not a huge difference, but we definitely, let's see if this makes it easier to undo some of these pieces and parts. Alright, so we got tons of little accessories. We got ways to, of course, change everything. So we got the child here, Grogu. We got also just a plethora of different accessories. Of course, the flame. You got some of, yeah, that is cool looking. Just the different pieces. His gun, his pistol, which we all know. Also, some of the grappling hook type thing. Got a knife there, and you got an assortment of different kind of style hands that you could put on him, depending on what he's actually holding. So, pretty cool pieces and parts there. So we'll definitely dig into those. But I'm really looking forward to getting into the big figure, of course, but we do still have a little bit more to go through. And let's see if this is taped up around here at all, or just stuck. Just stuck. Alright, put that to the side. Now we're getting into the fun stuff. Now we're starting to see what the actual figure really looks like. Of course, he's put around there, but we'll start off with Grogu because he's the easy one to get out. Man, I love the detail on this. I love how well this looks. So such a great little detailed figure. It looks just like him. It's amazing. Just amazing. Oh, and you even have his little feet. Like, how many figures actually come with their little feet like this? So we get to see Grogu's feet under there. You don't really see them that often. I mean, the detail and shading of everything from inside the ear to his face and what it looks like. It's just amazing to see. All right, so going to the other side here, we'll go with the other part of the child. And this child has a little bit to hold him in. I could take this off, I guess, because this would be right in with him. The little like blanket, little piece of plastic. We'll get that out. I don't think this closes or anything, but it's a little pram. I love the paint details. Everything about this is pretty awesome. So I haven't determined where I want to display this. So yeah, how I'm going to put this in the, where I'm going to have it, what's going to go on. Definitely going to be a cool one to figure out where I want to put this at. How I want to display them and how I want to set them up. Because you have a bunch of different ways that you can set him up. Looks like we do have some other accessories. Of course, this is for little pram to close the rest of the way. So if we wanted to actually close this up, looks like this would go on to here. I'm guessing I would have to take him out. So I don't want to do that right now. I like to leave him in there. But you have just another accessory on there. So that's really cool. Oh, the little details. Just the little details are so awesome on this. So I don't know if this opens too. You can feel it. It has a little bit of give to it. So I wondered if it opened at all on here. I'm just so careful with all this, but it's so detailed. Just everything that comes with it. And that's why Hot Toys are expensive. You know, you pay $12, $15 for a Funko Pop. But when you start getting details, and of course, maybe this will go inside it. And can you move some of this? Yeah, you can move it. It's actually, this part right here is magnetized. So that's pretty cool. A little bit of magnetized. We do have a little hologram. So this thing is probably the least detailed, but maybe it looks cool. Little hologram stand here. So little hologram that would come up. Yeah. I think that's probably the least detailed piece so far. Let's get into, of course, his weapon of choice. I love when he fires this and just pretty much disintegrates anyone that's around him. And we have it so it can hook onto him as well. But his weapon of choice, you typically, we'll see if we can get some of this. Yeah. So if you just look at some of the detail on that, it's a little thin. So getting the camera to focus right, a little harder. But yeah, that detail is really awesome for his gun. Let's see what we got here. Oh, this is a little piece. Probably won't take this out right now. Tiny, tiny pieces. Some of the stuff in here so small and so detailed. Of course, we do have a also user guide that comes with it and everything. But now we get to the man himself, and this is before I take off the plastic on him. But we'll do that so you can see some of the detail and even the clothing you can feel. And then underneath we have the jetpack and things like that. So we have even more to go through once you get under here. So we'll see if we can get some of this off his hands. And then I could even switch his hands if I really wanted to. But we'll just get this off his hands for now. And his feet. It just looks amazing. Like, such detail with this hot toy. And then, of course, you know, you have all the points of articulation. You can do different stances with him. You can have him looking different ways. But the detail on him is pretty amazing. Of course, we all want to know, you can't take off the helmet, the mask, the helmet there. You can't take it off. Just all the little details. Like, you have so many little details and such little details, even with his armor, some of the little things, the wear, the look of it, all those things really come into play. And then even just the cape. All right, so we're going to dig in here one more time. It looks like we can dig in here a little further. Got a couple more things under here. Of course, we got the stand. We got some of the other pieces. So, try not to lose anything too, because we have some of these things. They're just so small. What is this? These look like batteries. So I have to figure out what they go into. I guess that's what everything's for, but tiny, tiny pieces. We'll put them to the side. Has anyone else opened this yet? So have you opened this yet? Definitely a beautiful figure. Yeah, beautiful hot toy. I hope so. Yeah, I hope they do too. Evelyn, I hope they have it unmasked. I think they'll have to make one unmasked. It'd be great if you could like remove his head and change it, and they've just made a different head mold, so you could put that on there, so you don't have to buy a whole new one. That would be really awesome. But we do have one other group of things in here. So we have like a stand and a jetpack, and a little stand here for him and the child, so they can go together. So let's see if we can get these out. Start digging into this a little bit. I'm looking forward to this. Hope everyone else is. Pretty cool. I figured I would share in my opening. You know, I could open this myself and be amazed at it and check it out myself for the first time. But I figured I would open it with you guys and check it out and be amazed. So it does have the ability to have the little stand with the rocks. And of course, it says Star Wars Mandalorian on it. So you have all these little... Even the rock is just so detailed and nice. So let's see if I can get this off. But has anyone else got a hot toy recently? Has anyone else got something they picked up like this or another figure? But got this. You got the rock, of course, and where his feet stand. And you also have this rock that goes on the side. So it just kind of goes on the side here. Can sit. So we'll see if we can... maybe I'll turn the box over and use the box as a way to sit that up. For now. So kind of as we build it and put it together. Some cool pieces, definitely. right, so let's dig in. Let's see what else there is. Got a couple other pieces here. As we dig into this, we have the jetpack, which is really cool. We have the jetpack here. And it looks like we can add some flames to it. So maybe I'll do that already. Just to add some flames for kicks already on it. We also have, of course, the stand for him. So keeping him, I believe this just goes right into here. So put that there for now. I'll have to press it in a little further, and you got a little stand here for Grogu and all that good stuff. Let's see if we can get this in. All right. Yeah. And then this is like if you wanted to display the pram, you could have that on the bottom. So it would be floating. And I don't know if you move one of the rocks or put him on, but he should be able to sit in there. So I don't see anywhere particular that they sit. But also I could just have him holding Grogu if I wanted. But also you could do the flames right in the jetpack, which is really cool. Makes sense, right? So really awesome. Definitely a cool piece. Yeah, this is I went down that rabbit hole. This was my first one, and there was, a good first one to have. So I think it was one that I wanted to go down that rabbit hole with, just because I always loved the Mandalorian characters. And then when they actually had the Mandalorian show and came out with this hot toy, it was kind of like, maybe I will go down that route. I mean, there's so many for Marvel. Of course, we talked about like Iron Man earlier, like how many different Iron Man suits that there are out there, stuff like that. So right now, this was a good one because it had two of the characters I really wanted. Of course, we have little Grogu. Again, I'll show you him if you just came in. I love that you can see his little feet. But you can have him hanging out. And I love that it's, 1/6 scale. So you have him with his little friend there, and he is just his little friend next to him. So that's really awesome to see that in those pieces there. And then you have your stand. Now, I'm guessing the stand, you would be able to take off this top here, slide it on. Determine where you need it to hold him up at, and then it would hold him up on there. So that's cool. Let's see what some of the other accessories are. So we haven't even dived into that. Yeah, Slapshots is going crazy with Hot Toys, right? You dug into it. You're like, I'm not just buying one. I'm buying like 20 now. They definitely go. The nice thing is the payment plan, but it's crazy. Like we all complain about like pre-orders of Funko taking forever. You know how long these take. I mean, this one took over a year for it to come out. So kind of like planning over a year in advance to buy something, and you wait around for it. So kind of crazy to see stuff like that happen. All right, so let's see. We got this flame. Of course, this, I believe, got this. Got a gun. So we got, I forget what this part was for. I believe this goes on his side here. I believe it would clip on one of these. Something like that. So, of course, you might have to upgrade his Beskar there. That's really awesome to have that piece. The guns, just the little tiny detailed accessories I haven't even got into yet. I don't even know if you'll be able to see this. Will it focus on it? I doubt it. It's just crazy that a piece is that small. Like, yeah. And then, of course, things like his grappling hook that would come out. Let's see. Yeah, you have so many small pieces. And, of course, like I said, changing his hands to different hand styles. So depending on if he's holding something, you want him holding a weapon, a gun. You want him holding a different sized weapon. So things like that. All those kind of things kind of come into play. Yeah, you got him on here. All kinds of good stuff, man. All right, so it looks like this goes on to his chest here. And you could figure out different ways to, of course, hold it, everything. And all those kind of things are pieces and parts you kind of have to figure out. I don't know if I need a different hand. This is the right hand, all those kind of things. I guess I have to figure all those kind of things out. But, yeah. Let's see if I can just take this off easily. Guessing I'll just unclip pretty easy. Hopefully. And where's our instructions go? We had instructions somewhere in the box, right? Somewhere in the box. Get all those kind of like pieces and parts. So pretty cool. I mean, amazed at the detail. And like I didn't even get into some of these pieces. I'm just afraid I'll lose them. The tracker device, all these kind of things that are on here. I mean, such little pieces right now. I don't want to get them all out till I figure out where I want to display and put them. But this is amazing to see what this looks like and just the details of the figure and how he looks and then how his weapons are and how you'll set him up and how you'll put him out there and all those kind of things are just crazy to think about. All this kind of like all the little details and that. I'm definitely going to have to switch around probably the arms and those kind of things. But anyone just joining, I mean, the detail on this is just amazing. And then all the little extra details that you have going along with it. But even so, like the child, they did such a good job. Yeah, with the deluxe, you get the two. Get him in the little pram, little ride, which now I don't know if it's going to be around anymore. I don't think so for him. So I guess he's just going to be walking. But his eyes and everything, I mean, looks so great. Yeah, I need to watch more Jet Patrol, how he poses them and how he sets them up. And I know he has so many of them. I think that's the hard thing, right? Is figuring out all those different things. I mean, you have him, you have the Mandalorian here, and then switching around. Like, instead of having this, if you wanted to have the jetpack on, and like, does the jetpack just magnetic? It looks like it is. So I love that kind of like, it's so easy to switch styles. So we can switch the jetpack if we want, kind of still have his thing like onto the side. Probably catch on fire, wouldn't be good. That type of thing for him. But you got stuff like that, which is really cool. It's like, boom, you just put it on. You don't have to worry about all these other different little pieces to it. And then you also, of course, have your stand for him So you can figure out where you want to put him and how you want him to be held. And you can move this all around, and depends on what you want to use, to hold his body and where. Of course, lower that down or make it higher or lower or whatever you're going to do with it to be able to hold him. So what's up, McDorks? How's it going? Slapshots, what's going on? Big man Gabe. Yeah, it's just crazy to see some of these. So I'm glad to be able to pick up these. I mean, it's perfect timing. Came in about a week or two ago, so I waited to open it. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to throw up a live. I think last night or something like that, I decided, you know what? I want to throw up a live on May the 4th, have some fun hanging out with everyone, open it, share it for the first time. Share what this thing looks like and all these different pieces. Like, I don't know if we're missing something with like this. One of these rocks move. I think so. So that's crazy, right? You got a little piece of the rock that comes off, so you can put his little pram in. That's what I was figuring. It was a piece of the rock, and you can put him right on there, so you can have him going along beside him, kind of floating there. So all those kind of little details make such a difference. I'm not sure what one man, all the little things are so cool. I can't wait to try. That's the cool thing about this, is you got a million different things to try out, right? So we had this where we take off the weapon, put this to the side. Maybe we want to put the blaster in his hand. Is he right-handed or left-handed? That's what I have to remember. You have to remember those things because they're important, right? Are they right-handed? Is he left-handed? How is he going to hold his weapon? Those kind of little things on there. How are you going to get the right pose you want? What kind of hands? So, what kind of hand do you want? Do you want to take it off and put something else on? We got this one that's more of like this one looks more like a trigger finger. So this one probably actually fits this. So let's see how that works out. This one looks like it's more holding the weapon. And then we'll take off the backpack here. And of course you can move it around, get it so it's how you want it in his hand. I dig it. I like it a lot. Yeah, I mean, I like collecting all kinds of other stuff. Like I said, we do Legos, so we might have some other Lego stuff, might have some other things. We might just sit and build. Like, Slapshots and I have both been talking about that, just kind of building and hanging out. I wanted to try out my camera, because this is the actual camera that I use for the actual videos now instead of a webcam, so I can actually hook up this directly to my computer, and you can see a little crisper. I think it has a little bit better focus for instead of the webcam. Some of the other features on it, I did turn off the ring light just so it wasn't too bright in here, because I was getting a little more glare, but I think it looks good. I really like it. I'm really happy with how this looks and how it turns out. Curious about who else, what other ones are coming up. Maybe we can take a look at some of those and see what else is coming up and what you're looking forward to with Hot Toys. But this one definitely was a good first one to have. I think, if I had to pick a first one, this is definitely one. I do like Iron Man, but there's so many suits. I don't know what one I would choose. That's the only problem with it, is I don't know if I would know what one. So Sideshow Collectibles is probably the easiest place. I mean, your local comic book shop and that probably sells them, but they do the most pre-orders and that through Sideshow Collectibles. They do a lot of pre-orders and things. So and they have a lot of different, sometimes they have coupons and other things you can do. But let's see. I think this is another new Mandalorian. It's going to be a little more expensive. This is more of a statue. I want to show everyone this one. So speaking of a Mandalorian, if you're looking for a Mandalorian, here's another one for you. This is the Mandalorian with the blurg, or on the blurg. That is crazy looking. Look at that detail. Pretty amazing. You can pose them a little bit and everything. Get some good stuff out of this. You can take them off of it. That's even better. And the Mandalorian. It's not cheap though. Mandalorian with the blurg is $550. So definitely not cheap. Big one, definitely out there. You can do layaway flex plans starting at $62 a month if you want to do it. But all kinds of other ones. So let's go back to the Mandalorian. It's all kinds of stuff for Mandalorians, but I think I saw Ahsoka with Grogu. This one looks really good too. So they did a really good job with Ahsoka. And Honey wants to give me some rewards for buying some more. So let's see. So anyone else excited for any of these? These are pretty cool. Christopher Reeve Superman Hot Toy. That recently awesome. $500. Yeah. I just saw a hot toy at my local comic book shop. He got a collection of Marty McFly. Speaking of Back to the Future, we were talking about earlier with Plastic Empire. They actually got the hot toy time machine. So the hot toy time machine, the DeLorean, $2,500. It's like huge. It's like this big, I think. It probably is so detailed and some of the awesome things in there. So definitely some cool pieces. I think they had the Marty McFly hot toy from Back to the Future. Was, I think, $500 they wanted for it, something like that. So some pretty cool stuff. Oh, you pre-ordered Ahsoka and Anakin. Nice. And then Steve Stone Cold. I haven't seen any of the WWE ones, so I have not seen some of those. I'm not a big WWE person, but I bet you, I mean, they do such an awesome job with people's like faces. So if you look at all the different faces and things like that, you're seeing those. Another hot toy that would be really cool. I think Captain Rex would be a really cool hot toy that's out. So Captain Rex looks really good. I can share that one here. We got the Captain Rex there, and then I saw, what else did I see? I saw another one. Collectible, let's see. Hot Toys. What else did I see? Oh, Iron Man. There's always cool Iron Man. So always amazing Iron Mans. These figures, but the Venomized Iron Man, it looks pretty awesome. And of course, you have the Tony Stark MechTech vest suit in the deluxe version. I love some of these because they have the glow and everything on them. So they do a really good job with that. But let's just go. This guy looks pretty awesome here. Venomized Iron Man. Thank you, Collecting with Red. It is May. Yes, May the 4th be with you. And then it's also your birthday, Collecting Red. Well, happy birthday. Hope you are having a great birthday. Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully you're doing something cool. You went out to eat and got some good food, something like that. Always enjoy. My birthday's coming up. Speaking of birthdays, my birthday's coming up on May 20th, which is a Thursday night. So you know what that means. We got PFO Thursday night birthday party, birthday bash. So get ready for that. Oh man, you are going crazy on the Hot Toys. Uh, Definitely some nice pieces. They're like just so quality, high quality pieces. I mean, you know, these you're going to start out with a high price and they're going to go up, and some go up more than others, but you're always going to keep probably a nice value with these, and they're just such a detailed nice pieces. It's hard, with Funko. Definitely some different things that go up and down, and some they do so nice and the details amazing on them. I mean, even we just looked at like the mystery minis. I mean, these mystery minis are great. Some of the detail on just the mystery minis. Let's go back to regular screen so you can get some. But like the mystery minis like this, like the details are cool. Really cool. Really fun piece. And for like what, $7? When you get these. But definitely, I can't wait to start building this and figuring out how I want to pose it. Take some pictures for everyone. I'm big into photography, so I can't wait to take a bunch of photos and figure out all the different poses I would want to do with this, how I would want to set it up, where I would want to display it, and then figuring out, just all the little things that come together with this. So I'm looking forward to it. Awesome. You get like the flame piece. I'm trying to see if there's actually something that would pop out of one of these. You'd switch around and have just coming out. So one of these probably has that, and you have all kinds of little things. They're so cool. So cool. Definitely everything. So hopefully you all enjoyed this unboxing. I enjoyed hanging out with everyone. I'm glad everyone that could come out, hang out with me, check it out for the first time. Now I have to play some more. I have to figure out, like I said, how I want to set it up, what I wanted to get it to look like, and all those little things, and figure out what I'm missing. I'm probably missing stuff. Oh yeah, you have to. If you start getting more and more, like you said, you're getting several that are coming in, or have ordered some, or have some. As you're getting more and more, those glass display cases from IKEA are really nice. Helps with not having to worry about as much dusting and things like that as well too. It'd be nice just to have maybe a display case for one too. Like I would like just kind of a cool display case. So I might have to look around, see if there's custom anything out there or anything you can buy as well for them to put them on like a shelf or any other place too. So very, very cool. Definitely like keeping hold of all the little pieces. That's the hardest thing, I think. Like that scares me. All these little tiny pieces. I'm sure when someone buys one, they really have to look and check what's there and what's missing, and what they could have had and what they should have had. And I mean, there's so many tiny pieces in here. Like I don't know what to do with some of these. Like oh, tiny things. Where they're gonna go, how they're gonna be hooked on, all that kind of stuff. So you get to play with all that. But hopefully everyone had a good night. Thanks again for coming out. Remember, PFO is on Thursday night. We have Slapshot Pop's channel. If you haven't ever downloaded the Whatnot app, make sure to download that, because that's where we'll be selling the jerseys and the limited edition PFO Con boxes. So, and we'll be selling them on the Whatnot app just because that gives you the best shipping rate around. $3.50 for flat shipping. If you have multiple things you buy, if you buy a jersey and a box, it would be shipped together for $3.50. You can't beat that. Internationally, even $20. It's a really good deal. So those definitely are there. So thanks again for everyone to come out, hang out, and hopefully we'll see you on the next live PFO. And then, of course, on Monday night, we'll see you back on this channel for our Monday night live stream and then premiere. So thanks again, everyone. Have a good May the 4th, the rest of the one. May the Force be with you. We'll talk to you later.